This is a day that my Father has made. I will rejoice. Jah, I thank you for this morning. Oh, it's a brand new day. Little bird, they're thanking and they sing. So let's all get down and pray.
Good night, Teach and the Prof fans. Welcome to another episode of Teach and the Prof. Here's truly Teach and Prof. And Sammy is back after just 1 week's break. Yes, we promised that him not gone away. They are same way.
Come back.
Circumstances, you know. Still away from Patrick. Patrick.
It must be the next video, sir.
This is our official invitation for you to come back. Anyway, the show must go on, and Prof, as usual.
Yeah, don't forget to like
tonight's topic.
Well, before I introduce tonight's topic, let me just remind you guys to like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and engage, and tell our friend to tell our friend to tell our friend. All right, we'll try to grow the thing. All right, people? All right.
Thanks.
All right, so tonight's topic. So, many of you might have seen the video circulating coming out of the UK with a young lady attending school.
Ashford, in the UK?
Ashford, in the UK, right outside, a little bit outside London, where she was jumped on by 6 individuals. 2 of those individuals are actually parents, kids, adults. 37 and 45 or something to that effect. And no one came to her head. Everyone stood and watched as they gang up on her. All right. So I want to discuss what happened, what transpired. Started with a fight. The news report. The officer in charge of the case giving his, making a plea or outlining the case. There's also a protest at the said school.
It look like parents.
Mm-hmm. Look at parents were involved. So I forgot to mention that this was a black girl being ganged upon by
all white people,
right?
For those who have missed it and maybe would like to see, just for content, I'll put everything in context. We're gonna show the video right now, and then we'll get back on the discussion. All right? So soon come back.
Sorry, but we're unable to provide footage of the incident.
Yes, not. So we're gonna discuss the what we seen in the video. What you think?
The first thing, what I find disturbing the most is that no one helped. There were adults there. I see a man drive up in a car, stopped. I can't remember if he said anything, but he did not exit a vehicle. And then after is when I believe some teachers came to her help. Long after, she's been kicked, stomped on. I saw a picture of her. Her foot is in a cast. She has crutches and bandage all over.
Sammy, you saw it?
Yeah, but I couldn't even watch the whole light still, because I don't really like watching them thing there, but I see the first part, and even the part where you say the man stopped, but and my first reaction, was, how come it's nobody do nothing? But then afterward, I think about it and said, realistically, no. At this point in life and in times, which one are we about to say? He said, Prof, you on the train and say, them kids, they are fight and something like that, and you are going to intervene. Or Losey, you I drive by and see something like that and I will intervene. No, with the times, weird things,
I would intervene.
You would intervene? Seriously?
Because this is something I think about all the time.
Mhm.
Especially the fact that I have children,
Kid. Yeah.
I would intervene.
My nature is
And
to intervene.
listen,
By
I can't.
nature,
Mhm.
it's something that we do by nature.
No, me understand the point there, no.
But the difference is,
Mhm.
I'm in Jamaica. I'm feel comfortable doing it here. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know if I feel comfortable doing it some other countries.
No. But you say that no one allows it. But realistically, if you think say the youth them will fight as some top shot or bad man.
No. If it's a weapon involved, you have to be more careful. But in
No,
this case,
but
it's just females. No, in this case, I'm going to stick it to this case.
Eh,
All females, no weapon.
eh.
Wouldn't you come and say, ladies, girls? No. I think that easy one too.
No. Realistically, because as you say, with inclination or with nature, would have called me. Look point me, I say, me not understand that. How get to the point that way, even the same. All right, me understand if the parents then bring the other girl to fight her one-on-one. Yes, I could understand that part because we might say, okay, but if I hear a picnic and she come home and say the girl at this or the girl at that, no, and she can't. All right, come, and you can't. But when it reaches a point where you say, even the adults are getting involved on the one little girl, the one that reach out, and
At least one of the child was 10-year old,
when are them sibling, maybe are them sibling or it look like they must be related in because I see two little one them, me could have go up to that point and me understand where, but then when I see the adult when it look like she have hold them off to a point, and then when they say
she was holding her own until the others got involved.
Yeah, and then even the adult, like the mother at one point when she get up and come in and I mean look on, but that's what I'm saying. Evil will never end, You always have evil in this world, because imagine you as the parent as a father, and see somebody do your daughter that where I gonna be the outcome of that
The most disturbing part to me was at the end of the video when the two men look like they are part of the institution. The calmness, it don't disturb them.
No.
It's come like just a regular routine thing. Them just come and say, all right, no beat her enough now. All right.
They're acting
as if
it was one-on-one.
Do her bad now. All right, get a break.
They're acting as if it was a one-on-one thing. I'm supposed to be ganged upon.
I never watch it to that part because it didn't get too. I don't really like watching them things.
Yeah. Every time she's winning with one, somebody's jumping. And every time she's winning with one, two more jumping. So she can't.
So what was the even? You don't know by chance what caused the fight where them end up?
Oh, the backdrop to it.
Yeah.
You get the backstory, bro.
We'll make it reach so because sometimes which right when we are seated but we come in maybe now make like a story or the end I don't understand to a point where we bring up that but although the family itself look like it's a bullet family because we see where the part
well they definitely fight like an army.
Yeah man, you can see I got something with them when second nature because the venom when we see the little girl them with them have more venom in them compared to the one we are fighting, The two, you have a little one which likes the pink where, and they have and the venom when I say, but to be honest though, that me noticed though, as me say, me look on two little girl and me say the aggression with them having at them compare, They say, wow, but to be honest, we are blame the kids them, I'm always said no, kids are a reflection of society, Because when you look at
the home that they're brought up in.
Yeah, and look at remember the parents them they and the parents them make it get to that point,
Listen, man, these people look like trailer park trash. Or in England it's the caravan.
Mm-hmm.
And not necessarily, Depends on what Ashford brings to the table traditionally and historically.
I'm not saying they are. I'm saying they act.
No, but Prof, and as we tell you, this is no me learning. A lot of times we tend to associate certain behavior with a ghetto or depraved community. No, that's not true because you turn on your TV and the simplest a politician, businessman, you look at them are going like some skittle, you say, I can't, every walk of life, no, like when say simple decorum, no dead no more again, where we have grew up on certain people have certain position, them conduct themselves a certain way. Now, man, when you look and say, whether any farmer leader, you saw them up the aggression and them not have that little civility that them are decency where them can have a discussion with, a disagreement to a point. So you can't, may I look and say that's where society at now, All right, think about it now, simple thing for social media, where you have a simple, somebody put up a apple, and a simple little apple can cause social media war, Somebody comment on the venom, even when you look when people are commenting in a social media forum. And you say, really? It's not that serious, Someone put up an apple and you got
what happened nowadays is that people hide behind the computer and behind the keyboard. And they feel brave because you don't see them. You don't know who they are. So
say the three of us on the program now, and somebody can watch it and choose to eat all three at one. Depends on what one of us say. And eat us with the venom that them know it personally, we do them something wrong personally, and them have all right to eat with. Then you see social media to some people is a real place. It's like a neighbor.
And that's
like a neighbor. That real.
And those people need a life,
but that's what social media. Because to be honest, I realize social media is a lot of people's life, and them say no more than ever. The world is so much more connected and intertwined. But you have people. Because nowadays people have more friends than ever, but people are more lonely themselves.
Because it's not real friends.
But there you go. But even then when you look at somebody. I get in a beef with somebody on social media. I just say, really? It's not that serious? If you get to that point, somebody put up something. What it is that you feel you need to comment for? I always understand the part there. And you don't know the person like that.
Again, a lot of these people are brave behind the keyboard.
No, but me understand the braveness, yes, but me say, what make you feel?
Something about the stupidity behind the keyboard.
Yeah, so what make you feel like you need to put all that energy if a comment part somewhere have no importance. The person
everybody thinks they should have an opinion.
No, that is true. That's the problem.
Everything.
But you have the right to remember say me put up my opinion and you have a problem and accuse me about it. Yeah, you have an opinion to disagree, but you talk about the venom and the outrage. Why ain't a level there? And this was your opinion against my opinion. Understand?
How can I post a picture that I like and you
and then you oppose it to that point?
To the point where
8 words and violence and
it's
my picture,
But we don't understand where it reached the point where people have, as you said, the venom and I say they put more passion in the comment than when they put in their own life, But we realize
but these people don't have a life. They don't have a life, This is their life.
And that is true, but it's sad when the world gets to that point where people, because to be honest, it's just like even multiple ways now when we look and I say, when you look at nowadays, it's like everybody I go through something, a social media and put it back. I say, and then now it create that problem now, because I believe say if you open up yourself, where you put your business,
you have to prepare for the criticism.
To accept the comments that people are going to put. But me look at when people, they might go through, I say, but then I say at a point now where them say people can read a survey or one of them what them do and there are them statistics them put out, them say more than ever people are more lonely. Although people might more can get interacting with each other because of social media, where you will look at somebody and them have 10,000 friends. But then them lonely and suicide. They look at nowadays, and that's why a lot of times people turn to social media themselves, because it's like more and more social media make us isolated, because like personal interaction. I don't know if I we that talk where I say, I think that talk more virgin. And him say him talk about him youth, where him like him no, him a try reach him youth. I must say I get a car for him or somebody have a car when I get for him youth, them want him go look on it. And him say I call youth, and can't get him. And him wife, which I know the youth mother, but I'm him wife. And she say, you know, you can't, if you want, send a text message.
Text. Them not take phone call no more.
I mean, I understand about it. Come in easier for call than text, because you can't text. It takes forever, you know?
Them not take phone call no more. You have to text.
You can't imagine phone call is ancient.
The man says in text, the man react right away, and the man say a week, the man try reaching you to call, you know. And as in text.
Are they afraid to interact?
Yeah, man, I think so with them, man. Because even people that dinner nowadays, you know, and them have the phone and text one another, you know.
No, it's interaction.
So introvert?
No, man, that's what it is, man.
Because of social media, that's turned us into introverts.
Yeah, because people that they at dinner, they're on the same dinner table, and I text them one another. I'm just say, I don't know, because them literally say, you know, when we say the message, pass the salt for me, no?
Yeah, and I chat somebody. You know, I chat somebody.
Yeah, and I like to chat, you know. I say, you know, oh boy.
Mm-hmm. But they are right to look distressed. You look distressed. Yeah, so so I want to read a report. Assault in Salcombe Road, Ashford, 2:30 p.m. Monday, the 6th of February. Witness appeal following assault in Ashford. An investigation is underway after a teenager was injured following a violent altercation in Ashford on Monday, the 6th of February. Police were called following reports of a fight between a group of girls on the junction of Salcombe Road and Stanwell Road at around 2:30 p.m. The victim has had her welfare confirmed and has spoken to by the police. A 39-year-old woman, a 16-year-old girl, an 11-year-old girl, a 10-year-old girl, and a 43-year-old man have been arrested in connection with this incident. We are also looking to arrest a sixth suspect, a 15-year-old girl. She knows she is wanted in connection with this incident, and we encourage her to hand herself into her nearest police station. We are aware that this incident will have caused concern among students, parents, and staff at Thomas Knivet College, as well as the wider community. We would like to reassure you that an investigation is underway. 5 arrests have been made in connection with this incident, and we are working closely with Thomas Knivet College as we investigate this matter. We are also aware that several videos of this distressing incident are circulating on social media. We ask that you do not share any videos or images of this incident, but to submit them via a link below, blah, 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 blah.
Hello, I'm Chief Inspector Dallas McDermott, part of the Senior Leadership Team of North Surrey Division. I wanted to bring you this update as we continue to investigate a serious racially aggravated assault outside a school in Ashford. I want you to know that we've arrested 5 people, 4 on suspicion of attempted racially aggravated GBH. 2 of these people were also arrested on suspicion of child neglect and for encouraging an offence to be committed. The victims continue to receive specialist support from officers, and I can confirm that 1 has been to hospital and received treatment for injuries sustained during the attack. A 15-year-old girl is still wanted in connection with this assault on suspicion of racially aggravated harassment. She knows she is wanted. We are working hard to find her, and we ask her to come forward. The video of the assault is incredibly distressing. I understand that people may want to share this footage to raise awareness, but I'm requesting the video isn't shared further for 2 reasons. Firstly, it's incredibly upsetting to the victims and their family and friends to see such footage. They have been through enough. And secondly, it's critical to any future court case that it is not distributed more widely, as there is a risk it could prejudice a trial or hearing. We've obtained the original video as evidence and are building a case to put to the Crown Prosecution Service. Finally, I urge anyone with additional footage or images, such as dash cam, CCTV, helmet cam, to get in contact with us via direct message so that we can provide you with a link to upload it and help further build our case. Thank you.
Inspector Maxine Slayer, Borough Commander for Spelth Thorn, said, I was shocked to see some of the video footage of this fight and the level of violence from young people outside one of our local schools. Every school tries to feel safe in the local community and not the target of any kind of violence as they leave school premises. And there's more. Now, there was also a protest at the school. Look at parents are protesting at the school. We're going to show you that clip and then we're going to discuss it.
We need to make sure. I'm a parent. If my child is in that school with you, why are you not protecting my child?
Why are you standing there?
So many incidents has happened inside the school. I have reported 5 times about this same issue. Nothing about it.
That's
3 weeks I'm going to go to head teacher to meet the police. Don't do nothing. Don't do nothing. Don't do nothing.
One voice. One voice. Yeah? No, don't. You're going to be silent right now.
You people.
Don't no one touch me. I'm mad. Let me be mad. Let him be mad and talk. Let him talk. Excuse me. Let him talk. Let him. One voice. Let him talk. You ignore me. Okay? Don't ignore me. One voice. No, bro. I'm here. No, bro. I'm here for my reason, innit?
Yeah.
I drove from where I drove from to deal with people like you.
Yes.
What I saw, my brother, was if it was a little white girl getting beaten up by all us black people, you know, would have been
Guy out the car would have jumped out.
What I saw yesterday and how I see your attitude
Was not England that I know.
You're not being helpful.
No, the head teacher is not here and he's still working.
What do you mean, what are you doing wrong? Bro, I want you to vote.
I want you to say something.
We are not calming down.
You know what I want to see here today? You know what I want to see here today? You know what I want to see here today? I want to see the kids from yesterday drawing pictures saying sorry. I want to see sorry printed all over. Like when I went to school, something happened to you.
Why are you blocking
Sorry.
Sorry. There is no sorry.
Why? No one. And you think you standing there and something?
Today.
Do you think that's doing something?
One voice.
People is tired with this. They had time.
But you see, the problem with me with the whole thing is not the kids fighting, because kids always fight.
Yeah.
All of us kids fight. All of we go through that.
I don't. Yeah.
One of you mentioned parents coming to make the child fight back. The child will probably fight them before. We not believe in that thing there. We have a proper channel to report an incident what was brought to our attention as a parent and use the channel. The channel is normally teach a parent, they are dean of discipline. But to carry your child and say, what? You're going to lick him back.
Yeah.
Bad practice you teach your child.
That is true. That is true.
We
But,
go
you know,
around the authority.
We saw the same incident. We saw a similar incident they just mentioned in Jamaica a while back, a few months ago, where it was the mother. I don't know if it was the father, but there's a male involved, female involved.
Both mother and father was there.
It was mother and father.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
the male slapped the child in her face.
Mm-hmm.
Slap her down to the ground.
Yep.
You know, and they were both arrested, right?
Yeah, but that's the problem. You heard of an incident, go to the school. Go on at the office now? No. Don't go justice. You go straight. Point her out.
I will show me her.
Show me her. What she did? I don't know people pick me. Suppose that child's parent now is madder than you. Can you mad enough to do that? But suppose someone know a parent, a father she have
an incident for you.
That's why Mr. Evil now go finish, now go end, because you as a father here, a man come to school, come box down, you're a picnic. How that gonna work now? No, I ask you no, Losey. You as a father now, you said.
No, man. Easy answer. And I me take it out of the hands of the authority, you know, I him start it. They just all continue it.
No, but come on, Losey. You should carry back in the hands of the proper authority. You know.
No, so what me supposed to do now? The right thing to do, me see the video, I want big man box on my daughter. Go to the school and go to the police and report it.
No, me
and pass the man. Walk past the man.
No,
pass the man and go report it.
That's not proper channel.
Yeah, kind of hard still.
It is not proper, but that doesn't happen.
No, and no, because like what Lose is saying, that's a part of the problem for true. Yes, we are.
No, but
the jump justice mentality.
But he must take it upon himself to box a child.
That's what I'm saying.
Me not go box for him. Me not go box for him, Pitney. I ain't gonna box.
No, man, Pitney outside, man. Pitney outside.
Right, I ain't gonna box.
All right. And me not think a box, me a box him at all, boy. You must be mad. You not get back and a back. Cause
but the judge will tell you,
I fix up him again.
The right thing to do was to be angry, but report it to the police and let the police deal with it.
Let our authority handle it. Me not playing game, man.
You give away your rights when you confronted the father.
Listen, I will give away my rights for my kids. It's okay.
Hey. That one the hard boy. That one, and especially your daughter, that again too.
Well, I'm gonna draw a story, no, man. You tell the story already.
You don't know the mental state of that child's father. You don't know if I'm a madman.
Well, me mad too.
And if you never mad before, you forget mad.
No,
hey, me constant, me stay mad enough.
No, sir. That one that me don't know about where you know. Me could understand the part where me say, from where our school is that you know, parents bring back Pete and say, lick him back. You know, that
and then I'm going to story.
Oh, go on.
No, that's my story now. In that grade 5 during the primary school. Grade 5. And he'd have 2 bullies at the school. As I say kids, but children live close by. They live behind Dwelling Park shopping center.
Yeah.
They live like, so it's like 2 go to meet, right? One come from Patch City End.
I think that's not when I was Kenny.
No, this is behind the shopping center. You know?
Okay.
So I believe the 2 go to meet. So in the middle there's a plot of land, right?
Yeah.
There's a plot of land like this. So this is one side gully, the one side gully. It's a plot of land in the middle, right?
Yeah.
You cross a bridge and then me yard that. Right? So when you leave Dwelling Park Primary School, and you walk towards Boulevard, the first avenue on your left hand, you take that to go to and you cross our bridge to their house, and then that's a plaza right there.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So that's how close to man I'm living now. That's how close to man I'm living. So look, brother, him rough up a youth and beat him up. And look about me know. I'm in the vex today, I don't know. I must hold him and box him down. Whap! And the brother go and come on and rush. But just box on the brother too. 2 man him go sus.
They box them on run?
Eh?
They box them on run, you say?
No, them run.
Oh, them run, okay.
Them people. Them go through the gate. I'm seeing them go wrong. I'm there. And
you start second guess assessor, boy, you know so much.
No, let's start second. No, when we see the crowd that come, the whole generation, you know, the grandmother, the mother, whole generation come for one little boy. Remember, in a grade 5. When we see the people, we say, Jesus Christ.
And them know, and you see that me I talk about earlier, and them know say I bully them. Them know that.
I guess
them know say I bully them. But them still come to defend them.
But Losey. You think no, when Pete never tell anybody I tell the story. You think them must say, you know, mommy, me they bully the other Pete them.
No, them now say, but you know you're Pete them, man. Them rude.
No, we not deny Losey.
Guess where me live?
Eh.
Washington Yard. If we walk past us, if we go home yard. If we walk past us, go to Boulevard, cross over Corville there. I'm gonna.
You'd have another route still. You could have go Waterhouse Drive, turn the opposite way.
I never go water. I never go all the way to City come round.
No man, there's another road that lead right almost across from where you live. Yeah.
You take it down there, I know you.
Remember Dwayne Park Primary there now?
Yeah,
but
man.
What else coming there?
No, man, I'm certain him. In a Dwayne Park. Actually, you don't know it, man. Then Waterhouse Drive.
Oh, Waterhouse Drive. Oh, from run off of the boulevard.
Yeah.
No.
Instead you come to the plaza, you go the opposite way.
And that's the way
you go right, and you just run across the road and get
come all the way around.
And get way, yeah. Well, on there. So you not get where you want to get where? You have to go out longer, man.
Yeah, no, I don't need to do that. What other man with us? Let me see them come. Behind the school, you have our chain link fence all around the school. But one of the fence, the bus out. And you have a road. We run straight up. And there's some me say, I'm come, just run. And tell one of my friends, say, yo, when I leave, just call me. I'm going to go through the fence, go up the road, straight up the road, until I reach a point where I can't see the school, but I'm going to hide behind a tree. I see them circle the place. They tell me I shit bricks in them, man. Wet, goes to wash me. I said, Jesus. And then when them leave, them call me and walk usual way. Just walk on the other side of the road. Go round. Instead of walk on the left hand side, I walk on the right hand side of the road. Cross over Corville and then get to the fence at Corville. So. And they never come the next day.
They just take time dead down.
Just dead down. Yeah. They don't. I mean a big brother turn friend.
That's a bit the thing going on. You fight and you come most time.
I think the big brother end up at Don Robin, I think.
So you think that after you do that, them know say, all right, that one we can't bully that one. But that one we are that one I got friend. I say go on. I say go.
I try that.
They say can't beat them, you trying them or your friend.
Try them. And try all invigil, to turn bully too.
Listen, me always pray to God. Finna put me in that position. I have to go to school. Because I think, I feel my head righted. I feel I lose it. Because we love my kids are so protected, which most parents do. That you would kill if your kids, Yeah,
man. Yeah, and that thing sometimes because the especially that well, I don't know about that situation. Cause that situation look like and maybe might be unfair for your past judgment, but just the way I see them conduct the whole thing look like the norm for them.
Are they?
For them, them are,
6 people, though.
Yeah, man. And
people. Two of them in a teenage, 15 and 16-year-old.
So how the man get involved now?
Eh?
I never saw him in the video.
Eh?
The man, I don't know. I didn't see him do anything in the video.
They must say them are so me I say
it must have done something because there are other videos that we haven't seen,
Okay. Come I wonder why, as a man now, me understand you make the pit them fight, but him could have get involved in other part,
What role him play? Yeah.
Yeah, what role him could have played, where
he must have played a role.
He get arrested, yeah.
As an adult,
just such I imagine the one nature when do. Don't tell me say. And we don't want to find a camera when throw a kick or a punch,
But okay. Remember telling you, when the fighter we see, right? You wouldn't think that she had a broken leg, right? On crutches.
No, you're right. You never shown a sign of that.
No, when we could have seen, I said possible, because in the heat of the moment, the way she kick and and when she
could have made she fight with the broken leg.
Yeah, you can't stop.
I saw her hair all over the floor.
Yeah.
The floor that braids.
Yeah, man, because each of them that will lamp on here. Yeah.
Yeah, man, them are pulling. And you see, I don't really watch anything that still, because it get me. Come here, say, special you see, me understand if I did one-on-one, you know, but you see the nature where.
Yeah, we'll see. If I'm vex more, I'm gonna fight.
And that's what I'm saying, man. I get to a point where it will get me in a certain.
No, me feel someone going there. I don't. The mother just backs her down.
Yeah,
Then,
but
I understand.
mega provoke a little bit. In watching it, you get a sense of racial,
of course,
divide.
That's the first thing I think, to be honest. And a provoke, you know, is that genuine? Right or wrong, you know, we are as black people, it make us more sensitive to certain things. Whether it's right or wrong. Because when we see it and the two different ethnic group, you the first thing I come to, and then the next question I ask, you know, what kind of community that is? Because when I look, it's like she was the only black girl in the whole crowd.
Yeah, it's the only black girl I saw.
Yeah, so it's like I said, it kind of, I wonder if that's the community, because you know, it look like it's predominantly white. Maybe I think.
I get it more from the protests, where the protesters, the black people were telling the white, look at the principal, say, this happened too often and you know, do nothing about it. Where the black kids are always a victim and we don't see the outrage by the school. That was the nature of the protest. So we get the sense when we see the fight. We suspect that are going, I look at that tonight. But in the protest now, we can say, oh, it deep for true. Some racial thing are going at the school. And maybe in the community, maybe in Ashford, they have a problem. You know, maybe it's a predominantly white neighborhood, white school.
And I get the kind of suspect from it to the whole thing say it might be a predominant because as even the man where you say pull up and you look, and I guess when him look and come here say, and that's why even with the police thing and stuff like that, you know, where it's like when you see sometimes them interact with young kids, minor, and me I look and say, is that them not? Because I guarantee, you know, when you see yourself, can identify yourself, it affects you different, you know. Because if you notice, like when they might interact with like a white 14-year-old, is a different interaction from a black 14-year-old, whether girl or boy, you know.
So where you go? If the racial roles are changed, and there's 6 black people and 1 white.
What do you think?
And you have white principal and white dean of discipline and the white people. You think they're not come with the same calmness there?
Okay. Because you identify now. It's relatable now.
Yeah.
It's relatable now. You see somebody will look like you now, so it's affect.
Yeah. I think the urgency would have been greater. The disciplinary actions would have been more swift.
Yeah, be too nice that in a situation like that, it won't be urgency, it will be outrage. Which is the standard. So
we will be seen as animals.
Yeah.
No, because when you look on that, no, it seems the thing where, as I said, it was the 2 girls in a fight, it would have bothered us so bad, because I say, still have to be realistic, I understand. At that age, we don't do the same.
Yeah.
But when we look and say it come out from a fight to become like a massacre, where you have literally about 6 people upon the 1 little girl and grown people like that get involved. I mean, look when I say, why did that not, you know? It just never make no sense, and that's why I couldn't watch it to the end, because I don't really have fight no more. It just start like I'm gonna encourage that, whether black or white, I believe, because I always believe say you have to look on things balance, you know, because I look on where you support today, it'll come back around for you. So you support slackness, no matter, I believe you take the color out, right is right and wrong is wrong.
Oh, so you look like your principle of color.
No,
of color.
No, man, no, because what the thing I'm looking at, you see if it's wrong for somebody, if me think it's wrong for somebody, it's wrong for me too. Me not believe say, and that's the thing nowadays, I always say, them say an indicator when you know you do something wrong or evil, you know. If it's done to you or your family, if you're okay with it.
So, You're labeling it as a racist attack. Racist Ashford fight suspects banned from Surrey after black girl 15 has braids ripped out her scalp. One of the conditions of their bail is that they cannot enter the county.
So they never live there? They never live there?
I mean, not because you live there, that means you have to reside. They can back. Yeah. Is it like you live with a woman? Yeah. And she took a restraining order against her. You no matter say you live there with her, you have to leave.
No. That different kind of coke, remember, you know, at the same at that town that them live in, you know. If at that, me just assume, say if them live at that town there, oh, you can ban the person in yard though.
It doesn't say if they live there.
Okay, that's why I said, me not, you couldn't live there for them, ban them like that, you know.
They can ban them. George can ban them. You don't care where you live.
And in yard?
Yes, of course. It has happened before. We can't go back to your yard.
The man just get example, like a restraining order. You have to move.
You
have to move.
No, that's different.
No, man, you commit a crime in an area, and the judge say, man, want to back in an area there. When I condition a bail, it's for you not to be in that area. Despite the fact that you live there, your mother live there, you have to move.
Sex predators get banned from counties and neighborhoods all the time.
Yeah, because it becomes I guess we come a danger to the community. So
right. So it sounds a little bit harsh. No, it sounds harsh.
No, I don't think
this sounds harsh. No, this sounds harsh. Banning from a county at the beginning of an investigation. It just sounds extreme, and it could be extreme because they want to seem like them fear.
Right.
Sometimes you want to seem fear overextending or over.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to see, because something happens, so you want to seem like you do something like no.
Right, and they do something because what? You're not pronouncing guilty yet and they ban it from the county.
Yeah, and I hear that happen overall, you know. You're guilty until proven innocent.
So, I did say she was in cast, right? But I tell you something you can't trust social media. Because now I'm reading that, surprisingly, she is physically unscarred.
I never see the fight.
Great rip out of her scalp, and emotionally she's recovering.
Mm-hmm.
And this is coming from a family member.
Yeah, that is more consistent than what we saw in the clip.
So, boy, I tell you, cannot social media piece of shit them.
We spoke, we talked to it, but my brother talked about it today. Social media. Somebody can just see you and just create a narrative and just run with it. And everybody believe you and no go so.
No go so.
Somebody go and create likes and followers and just add something to the story and put her in a cast. Some of them good technology with the technology that them can't put in a cast.
Man.
Yeah, man.
And you know the thing even with that, like it's allows it, is that somebody can accuse you to get their attention or whatever, and them throw a story out upon you.
I never live.
And I get the thing now, even if afterward them come out and say, you know what, like me I tell, the person never do that, it's still scary and fake. Remember,
you know why?
It's already out there.
The retraction and the apology never as widespread as the original story.
But all right, me I go even further than that. Remember, when you told the story, maybe 100,000 people the story reach, but then the apology might reach 10,000.
If you're lucky.
And even that, hear the thing about it now, because people have reached a cynical stage in a society now where you see if somebody, because people either them choose to believe you or they choose to, some things that pay them off, make you change our story. Or
where is it? It reached 10,000 and 9,000 them that believe.
I just look at them pay them off or call him no one this or because it's just like which story me that listen to her.
There was one with the taximan, a good example. The taximan was cussing the policeman to do his duty, And the people take on the police, and the taxman never come back as a people. Those are not really that. Social media are really that place, you know. Me wrong. I don't know, yes, I'm wrong. Me wrong. I appear wrong. I appear foolish in me talking in the video. Me wrong, and me apologize. I was wrong. How you see me at say wrong things and I do wrong things and I support me?
Mr. Love Company, you know.
And them do the same thing. I bet you, I beg him, I beg her for the ticket. I actually don't want a ticket.
Yeah, man, you know.
Right? That's true. That's true. It's like when they say no towing of vehicles, right? No towing of vehicles. It said no towing of vehicles on highway.
No towing of vehicles, period.
You didn't say highway?
Me not try to remember. Because Florida can't tow. No,
I heard
the
Prime Minister say highway.
Wait, me that for read
yesterday.
Yeah, me that for read it and see if.
Look at it, because then a few days ago they're showing 2 police cars, one towing the other one, and I see it there.
No, and that
could be an old video.
No, and that video could be a very old video.
That could be a very old video. And then they're going to charge them now. Let me say, boy.
Somebody just dig up that.
So, Lose, I think I get a clip or maybe I see something on YouTube where it's a new line where with taximan them have to have child seat.
Yeah. But boss, we're straight from the point.
Okay.
Yeah, all right. Cool. Yeah.
You guys were asking about Surrey, right?
The banning of Surrey.
Right. So the young lady who was attacked, she lives in Surrey.
Okay.
Don't know where those people live, right? However, Surrey is also known as a considerable wealthy county, holding the highest GDP per capita in the UK.
Got to be white.
Why is Surrey so famous? Surrey is officially England's most densely wooded county, with more than 1/5 of its land area covered by trees, featured in a whole host of blockbuster movies. You may have well spotted Surrey in 4 Weddings and a Funeral, The Holiday, and James Bond film Skyfall, amongst others.
And that's how most of the mansion them live, them well-managed skates, you know them.
It's possible. So the capital of Surrey, guess what is the capital of Surrey?
Middlesex.
Ashford?
No, it's a name familiar to all of us.
Kingston.
Kingston upon Thames.
And that's where we get it from. That's where we get it from.
Yeah. I mean, they're the original, you know. But I was like, wow.
Oh, and Kingston is in Surrey, in Jamaica also.
Yeah, Surrey County as well. Because when I typed in Surrey, Jamaica, I said, no, the UK.
Remember, we have Middlesex too, you know. We have Cornwall, Middlesex, and Surrey.
Sorry.
Yeah, but the thing about it, Surrey, he said that Surrey in England, the capital is Kingston. And Surrey in Jamaica, the biggest capital is Kingston.
Kingston as well.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to see what the demographic look like, but there's a lot of reading. Just say the demographic.
I suspect with ISGDP, you don't have to research it. Trust me.
No. I mean, yeah, but I'm sure it's mostly predominantly Caucasian.
Okay. Politically correct. Caucasians.
I mean, it tells me the party makeup of, but not the demographic.
Okay, but I want to touch a point. You read the report, right?
Yes.
You read the report, and you stated that the police is asking for
50-year-old.
No, the video clips.
The video.
Clips to be What do you feel about that? The intention of that to stop circulate, the request for it to stop circulate, do you view it as protecting the victim or protecting the perpetrators?
I believe it's protecting the case that they're building.
That's the case that he built. But
no. What I'm saying
is it possible for the police having some white police, it's a racial case, white people are the perpetrator, to protect that whiteness by stop spreading that image of the white perpetrator?
As someone who's worked in the legal system, my mind is on the fact that at some point this is gonna go to court.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably gonna be a jury case.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to prejudice the case by.
Fine. When last year black crime being asked not to be the video stop spread? When last year that?
What? No, repeat the minute here.
When last year the black perpetrator, video of black perpetrator being asked not to.
No. You have a point, my friend. You absolutely have a point, because in all the cases that has gone on, including the ones in the US, I've never heard of. But you know, in the UK though, in the US, they don't tell you not to share.
Mm-hmm.
In the UK, they do. Cause I've seen this done a few times now, where they ask you not to share. They tend to do that in the UK a lot. Cases. So maybe it's just their system.
Hopefully.
We have seen it happen in Jamaica as well.
Cherry pick. Them always cherry pick. In that case, them always cherry pick. If I can say kids involved, protecting the identity of kids and something, fine. Because we have a practice in journalism that we don't mention kids' name and reveal identity in sensitive matter, especially rape and things like that.
Right.
But there are so many fights between kids, and I don't know, but it jumped out on me, and I hope I'm wrong, that the police are not protecting the white, because probably more often than not, you have the reverse. The black,
you have a point. Because that was my first. When I heard it the first time, I was like, are they trying to suppress certain things? Are they trying to protect? Is this but then I thought about it some more. I'm like, maybe, and because I've seen it before in the UK, I was like, maybe it's their modus operandi to, but you might be correct.
And as we said, human being, we always have that cynicism in a way. Because when Lowe's say, and I like it, no, on a valid point, but at the same time, when I say, as from the police point, where I say also, if them know say it will escalate, it can escalate to with the tension. Because once a crime like that, where the ethnic part, it will create a huge tension where it will escalate to a lot worse. So
you may have you might have other attacks or blacks attacking.
Yeah, we and go and it, when it escalate. A lot of times we don't look on the bigger picture, and it's unfortunate because what happened if you see, especially the video keeper circulate, we see the little girl, she get it will affect her.
That's true.
She was afraid to go on the road. But from our point of view, because we experience this so much, where it always happening to our skin color, it make us more sensitive, cynical, and right or wrong, it will make we feel because we experience it so much, and so it will make us a lot more sensitive to that. But we have a right to feel we are think that we are, because and like say merit not the tweet, we cannot say, you can genuinely have the best intention and want to escalate to a point, as well as the same can, or if them are try to kind of, you know if them are protect them people, because them not seem like the type of people where, you know, but maybe just don't want it to escalate.
You know, when you have a bad family member, because you say them people probably deserving of protection, but you have a family member.
Yeah,
you have a family member where nobody like in the family. But don't make me trouble him. Don't make me trouble that family member there.
Yeah,
you're gonna be the first to jump to them defense.
Yeah.
All right. Pick sense out of nonsense.
Yeah, that's true. You know, where you know, but.
But I hope good sense prevail. But you know what get me is the parents them outrage.
Outrage.
And them give me a sense of them just fed up at the whole.
Yeah, they're calling for the principal, whatever you call him, to be fired.
Right, because he's not setting the right tone with repeated offense against the blacks. And it's like he's giving power to the other side to continue because he's not coming out and putting things in place and setting the tone for this thing to eradicate. So me I move now, be out of the school and say, once it's a neighborhood thing, the police, everybody have this type of thinking to protect them own in that community there. You know, me don't know if I stretch it.
No, what you say is valid, you know, because if it keep our record, you say in a life, the more we think, the more leeway give somebody, the more, like them say, get an inch to take a mile, that's how it's all going on. So it's like it will escalate more. If where the first couple of people do it, no repercussion, then they have to pay no price, where an next person have to think long and hard about, you know, that will cause. So if that is the norm, no, because to be honest, we see and the thing where, you know, the funniest thing, the thing where strike me at the beginning of the video, you know, is when them a video, them a come before them reach to the girl. We hear like one of the woman them say, move. The way the tone, like you can say it's a bully or she have that where she move.
Yeah, that might have been the mother, the female.
Eh?
That might have been the female, the mother.
Yeah, the mother. I think I wanted the mother. The tone where she like when she come down, I come to the girl, the way she talk, and I tell somebody to move out of the way. You know, it's like she not no inhibition. Where it's like she not have no fear or you know.
She come for fight.
Yeah, man. The whole clan come and then the little girl them where not the one with the main one, you know. The two other little one where they on the side.
The 10-year-old.
Yo, the venom when I see them with me, I said, what? You know?
Stomp her. Kick her in the face. Kick her in the face. I said.
No, man, and the thing when I look and do, I say, as a parent, that rough to deal with, especially, you see a little girl. Come and think about as a father. Me as a father, I'm going to say, my daughter, a rough boy. I don't know that to that deal with them, you know? You know?
I know what's shocking. English act as if you're so civilized. They're far removed from such behavior.
Them always criticize America.
Them always. We love gun with this, with that. We love fight. All of that. We're quick to do this. And look what's going on.
But I got to show you something else. You think this camera thing is causing people to outdo themselves in a normal situation? They know everybody are played to the gallery.
Because they're on camera?
Yeah. Them are got extra. Everybody, like people get this fascination of watch back themselves in the social media. I do all them crazy stuff there. And now I think about the repercussion, the long term.
And I realize they might
hurt themselves.
It's a double-edged sword, you know. Because at the same time, where yourself a true lows in terms of that make people escalate things, because just to get the likes or the attention, but at the same time, the camera, the one where
you are incriminating yourself.
No, it gets to a next level, you know, where people literally, as I said, I'm in and then say people say people are in pharmacy, you know, when they video the crime and post the crime.
Inform for themselves.
Yo, No man, I say the point. I know people video them crime and post the crime and have the nerve to say, you know, people are informed upon them and say,
Well, this story look like it's going to expand.
You think so?
I mean, it has reached the member of parliament.
But this is the problem I have with this now. I'm always tell people this is that this is not the first, won't be the last, and with Carol, we just use the last 1 year. How many times we have seen this story?
Oh, this is the worst I have seen.
Maybe you have seen, but we guarantee somebody can find a next video and said we are.
Well, I really want to say anything worse than that, but this and trust me, me have sources will send some things away. I'm afraid to open them stuff and them some things. So, I mean, if there's worse out there, I'm sure my source would have seen it.
No, but the point I'm saying worse for me, like where the racial tension part, you know, the racial tension part.
And for me, I'm looking at the who's involved, and age involved. That's what I'm saying is it's worse I've seen in that age group then.
Oh, you mean okay?
Yeah, in that age group, not in terms of what's been done to minorities. We have seen worse. You know, we have seen people lost their life. We have seen people unharmed or, you know, assaulted, shot, killed. You know, look at what happened recently with was Memphis, with police, black police officers beat and kill another black man. And for me, that is even worse than a white man doing it, a white officer doing it.
And you know that's the norm. That's a lot more the norm than anything else, you know, because as sometimes we as black people kind of get we think we're supposed to hold everybody accountable, you know, whether black or white commit the crime. You know, because as I said, Prof, me have a harder time when I own, because them say I'm go close to your character, you know. It affect me different when me look and I say you own deal with, and enough time that's the reality how it is, especially where, you know.
So that's what I say. I think because you know, politicians are getting involved.
Yeah, I know. So for them motive, kind of all over the place. We not even know if it right, because with election kind of come up on them just but
it's a black politician. She's an MP for the area. So I would like to think that she has the right intentions.
Yeah, we'll hope for the family's sake that she don't want to try to look good for the next election, but she's genuinely concerned and want to help.
The last few nights I have lost sleep, and that is because of hearing about and seeing the horrific incident which took place of a young black child being physically assaulted and abused by 3 young white children. Now, I understand there's a police investigation taking place, and because of parliamentary protocol, we cannot go into too much detail. But this has torn through the heart of so many communities, and communities are in pain and outraged because of what's happening. It is a responsibility of the local government and central government to make sure that this situation is being investigated fully, that cuts across so many departments. And I ask the Leader of the House, will she be speaking to her education colleagues to look into what practices are not and are taking place in that school regarding safeguarding, and also address the professional performance of the school teachers? Will she also agree to look into ensuring that justice has been served by speaking to her Home Office colleagues to make sure that the victims and the families are being protected and are receiving all of the support that they do need? And I will end by this, if it's all right, Madam Deputy Speaker, to say, well, she also agreed to come back to the House by speaking to her colleagues to make sure a statement is given to update the House on exactly what has happened and what is happening with this case.
Well, I'm very sorry to hear about this this shocking case, and the honourable lady does correctly say that it is being investigated, and of course those investigations are separate from government, quite rightly so. The next questions to the Department for Education, or that affects other departments as well, but that is the Prime Department, won't be until the 27th of this month. So I will write on the honourable lady's behalf to raise her concerns with the Secretary of State.
I hope they fire the head teacher, Richard Beeson.
The head teacher for the school.
You mean him look like the principal, yeah.
Yeah. So the attack spilled into the road, where a victim was set up upon by a group of children as bystanders looked on. Among the high-profile names put in the spotlight on the school was British rapper Dave, who tweeted to his 866,000 followers that action should be taken against any staff member who didn't protect the girl. MP Janet Darby said she lost sleep after watching the footage, which prompted a protest outside the school attended by dozens of people. The Labour MP for Lewisham East is one of a number of MPs who have signed a letter to the Home Secretary condemning the attack and Surrey's police description of it as a fight between girls. So, you're right, Losey. A fight between girls. That's not what it is.
Watering it down.
It's smart, brother. It's smart. That's the thing for her. So Janet Darby says I've led a cross-party group of MPs in writing to the Home Secretary following the assault of a young black girl in Ashford. This is an incredible serious incident. We must have assurance on the victims' welfare, the police investigation, and safeguarding in schools. In the letter, the MP said, given that the attack is potentially racially motivated, the description of this incident by Surrey police as a fight between a group of girls wrongly misrepresents the seriousness of the incident and impact of such a language may have on the black community. We therefore ask what discussion Home Office has had with the Surrey police regarding this description, and that this is corrected as a matter of urgency. So Surrey police said it was aware of the letter.
So now that puts some context on the requests of the police now, the same Surrey police,
right, to
keep it out of them social media. If you just fight between girls, why you don't want nobody to see that? Say, well, on there, no, man, me see it, and you know, fight between girls. The more people see it, and the more you might get pushed back and say it's not fight between girls.
So let's.
So I say when you say fight between girls, but I think that close to the same amount of girls are fight, which it was like 8 against 1. That no like a massacre.
Yeah, fight. Yes.
So
all right. Fight. Yes.
It's
we're going with the fight against girls. It's still a match of description.
Yeah, so all right, fine. If you don't want to get the, what may I say, the description.
It's still a match of description. It's still a match of description.
Now when you say fight between girls, it was
3.3, even 3.2.
Yeah, well, close enough there. But me I say like about almost 8 against 1. So that wasn't.
So let me be fair to the Surrey police and continue. Don't want to be biased. A spokeswoman said the force initial description of attack was used because this is how it was reported into our call center. The next day, once we had further confirmed information regarding the circumstances and the events leading up to the attack, we updated our statement to reflect it was a serious racially aggravated assault, and this is how we have referred to it since, she said.
So that after the parliament gets involved.
After people outrage,
Yeah.
Man. So we never expect you to do anything else than to retract it. We never expect anything else. Your initial reaction to it, is your most genuine reaction,
Yeah.
Or your belief, where you try to protect your own, So you kind of water down the seriousness and the intent of it.
Fight between girls. Oh, it's not serious. It's fight between some girls.
And as a result, just stop spreading that video.
Don't share it.
Don't share it. It jeopardizes the yeah, of course. But the more people see it, the more people are going to pressure you to do the right thing. Are you protecting yourself or the perpetrator?
And the Met police or the force in general. I don't know if there's a difference between the Metropolitan Police, and I don't know, rural police. Is that what it's called? I don't know. But they have been having a bad time in recent years, where the head was asked to step down. One police officer during COVID 2020 raped and killed a young lady. They have a serial rapist that was just convicted, and they were investigating this man, They knew there were complaints against him, and they still allowed him to continue working, This man used his position as a police officer to rape women and threaten them into keeping quiet. Paddy, the man I get must about 100 something years. A whole bunch of women, Not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Ton of women the man rape for years and manipulate them. Man I kidnap them, Man I manipulate them until them when them can't eat.
And a squad member don't know nothing.
Someone made a complaint. It was being investigated. Nothing happened. It's after he was arrested, right? The woman felt safe to come out and made a complaint. Filed charges against him. Only after.
I would think the Jamaican police corrupt.
This girl left her friend house, her boyfriend house, walking through the park, and the policeman rape and kill her.
We have sick people everywhere.
Say, I want to learn about life, Life not discriminate, People are people wherever you're going, Good and bad. I'm learning. Care how good the system is. Once you have human being in it, and that's how it will start to feel. Because all of will come with bias, with mental defect, in terms of that, because
they must do better though. They have a black eye already, and then it's just.
Yeah, but the system with all the flaws of the system shouldn't allow 100 and odd women to be victims.
No.
I didn't say it was 100.
No, but to be fair, also, how they would have known that? How they would have known that?
They knew it was being investigated.
No, after the first, after because you said one person, how many were reporting before that? I said them report, one person reported.
One person reported it was being investigated, but it was never
anything.
Listen.
Yeah, so hindsight, we can sit down and say that no, but my point to me, I say, him eventually get arrested.
Listen, I'm not the one saying it.
No,
they are the ones saying that they should have done more.
But no, because people say so. Because people always say that, about what and how.
Listen, if somebody make a complaint against you, if I even call you on the phone, and say I'm gonna kill you, and you report me, I am arrested.
You are more. You're gonna be more investigated than a complaint against the police. That's a problem.
Remember that over the phone,
Them gonna protect them one another for sure.
Over the phone, that's what I'm saying. That's why them corrupt. Them protect him.
No. Me understand a part of the corruption part, But them say them investigate him, fine.
Oh no. They were investigating him.
I can bet if you should get the detail at the level of the investigation, you would have said, you're gonna start it.
You're not started.
No, that's why that means want to know, how far and what, because if somebody, naturally, somebody, you can't say because somebody make a complaint. Because at the same time, it's just like somebody what we don't know, tell each one of us say something about, say somebody when me don't know, tell me something about one of them. Me can't say me go just run with what them tell me versus where me know. So that, but me I said to the depth where them go, all right, if multiple people are complaining, that me have a problem with, and then, because after a while I say, no, so something wrong, man, if so much people are complaining, make the same complaint about you.
All right. A guy named is David Carrick. All right. Serial rapist. Serial rapist and former Metropolitan Police Officer David Carrick could serve a minimum of 30 years in jail. Carrick was told he had taken monstrous advantage of women as he was sentenced to 36 life terms. The 48-year-old committed violent and degrading sexual offenses against a dozen women over 2 decades. His victim, one of whom had a gun held to her head while being raped, and another who was hit with a whip, spoke of how they had encountered evil. Let me see if I can find the part where they said they were investigating him.
Yeah.
So like a 12 women. Yeah, me the escalator.
And maybe I would them just know, because I can be a lot more.
I would them just know, and they were pleading for other women to come forward.
We know everybody want to get involved in that, because if it reach 12 where them know about, most time a whole lot more when I go come forward,
No, this man wasn't This man wasn't sacked until Carrick, who had undertaken a course on domestic violence in 2005, was sacked by the Met the day after he pleaded guilty. The day after he pleaded guilty, no, he was on the fine. The Forces Commissioner, Sir Mark Rowley, has apologized for failing and said opportunities to remove them from policing were missed. He had previously come to the attention of police over 9 incidents, including rape allegations between, so far, 2000.
So, and 9 incidents that was, so that means a 9 time, some form of incident. So, them, that definitely.
Them drop the ball.
Yeah, man, that definitely, I mean, so one incident, them are going to investigate, but then maybe now, but over 9, same person, at some point you have to start again. And I just say, at the day after I plead guilty, at them time, them fire.
That means if they maintain him innocent, he won't get fired until the court say guilty.
Yeah.
Back into the end. But that will also show the level of corruption in the police force. Supposed to protect and serve. Can't rely on it. Can't rely on the motives, racially or otherwise, culturally or otherwise. Can't rely on it. But in the end, we just hope that good sense prevail. And all that get involved in this case against the young lady. There is a good intent. you know, and the perpetrator. And the missing one, the missing 16-year-old, somebody must have hidden her. Somebody hiding her. Somebody hiding her. Somebody see it and knows that she wanted and still protect her. So hopefully, 15. So hopefully that you know, whosoever protecting her can bring her forward, so that she also have her day in court, so that the young lady, you know, the young black female can be justified that she live in a society where the system works and works in her favor to protect her and to see to it that nothing like this happen to she or any other female, black or white, in the future, because the police, the politician, the schools, and the neighborhood are there collectively to assist in making sure that they go to school and come on back safely. You know, so she's just a victim now, but hopefully she will win the bigger fight in the longer term for not only herself, but for every other young lady coming up behind her. That's my hope.
Brother, hear this. Confidence in London's police force crumbles as sex crime cases against officers pile up. I say no more.
You know, him having scope on the English police. Microscope.
That look like is a culture, a development.
I've developed. Yeah.
That we can understand one person, even two, but when you start making multiple.
No, it's a pile up. The case is a pile up.
That look like it's a culture where them have and sit down and discuss amongst them what, you know.
Or a boys club.
Yeah, man, because one person we can understand, one rogue or two rogue, but when you say a pile up when it's multiple, you know, it's a mentality.
And this article is from January 2023 on CNN. So it's
current, yeah.
Current. You know. So, but I do hope that, as I said, justice prevail, and because, you know, the UK, I think I mentioned this before. UK did studies a while back, a couple of years ago, few years ago. They determined if they're racist.
You do a study on yourself.
And I'm like, who?
So, what's the result of our study then?
The UK is not racist.
Okay. Of course not.
When I heard that, I was dying. I was like, this must be a comedy special, because this has to be a joke. Do you not see what's happening?
Hey, the black people say, if you are out a black and not from the UK and you come there to visit, you will experience racism in the most unique way that you have never. Because US more. Know. Yeah, US more out there with it. You're gonna know. Them a do it and you smile with them and them a laugh after you. Yeah, man. They are master at it. These guys, just to protect and to maintain that we are not, but doing it. Yeah. So,
that was like, really.
And the survey is part of the system to protect that. You know, we are not, but we are doing it. So.
But the minute you reach a point where you have to do a survey, something to tell you. You know,
yeah. Obviously, people are complaining.
Yeah, but you know, I don't know somebody
to say, no, we're not racist.
on the fresh. It's like you make the criminal determined in guilt. You're guilty or not.
The done in the era. Imagine the done. Everybody are complaining say the done wicked. And then you call a meeting and say,
who wicked?
Some wicked. Nobody like me.
No, you're the best.
And him having 45 now, man, I say, yo, wicked.
Who have a problem? Who have a problem?
Who was some wicked? Which one? Tell me.
Everybody were that complain and say, oh,
don't worry,
turn
I'm
around
not
and look.
I'm not gonna do nothing, man. Don't worry, no watch this. Don't worry yourself, man. You're good.
Talk the truth.
Yeah, man, you're not poor yourself, man. No.
It's like when a woman say, you did cheat on me, that's the truth. I'm not gonna leave you.
You know, if you must start the people and say, tell me the truth, man. You know, just tell me the truth. If you want somebody, as long as you tell me the truth, you want.
I used to take kids. Just tell me the truth. I'm not gonna punish you.
UK knows if them tell the truth, they might get punished by the world. So they can't tell the truth.
No, but come on, man. Let me tell you this now. I'm with them alone in a denial. You ever notice people them where are the culprit or something always in the biggest in a denial?
What I found funny about is the fact that I've seen so much racism in the UK. And including the people, including police. You know? So when I was like, is this a Twilight Zone? I mean, this can't be real, because I've seen incident where officers were Olympian, you know. She and her husband in the vehicle. And they pull him up.
I think this is the one then. Yeah.
So, and she's, you know what I mean? So, we see it in football. Right? Why are they taking a knee in the English league? It's because it's not racist.
Yeah, it shouldn't be taking a knee.
Eh? Why is there no black manager in the EPL, in the Premier League?
In the Premier League?
In Premier League, there's no black manager in Premier League right now. None whatsoever.
What is the manager? What do you mean? Different from the coach?
No, man, the coach.
In
England and manager, them change the term.
Yeah.
I don't know. They now.
In England and manager, them call them in
Europe. Yeah, I don't see that. No, man, you have waiting there from Crystal Palace, Vera.
All right. Roger Vera.
And I always, but this them have a few last year, a couple years. That's what I try.
No. We had Nuno Espiritus years ago.
Yeah.
At Tottenham.
It's the next one, man. But I think about before.
It's always spring. They've never been more than 3 at.
No. And Prof, to be fair, I recently that, you know, because recently you see me start see any of color as the manager.
You might find a few down in the championship, or maybe, or you might have to go to
deep
first division.
You have to go fourth. You mean fourth division?
No, Darren. He's
in Smart. It's where he used to play for United at one point. I think
he was in the this championship or first division in SOS at one point.
But before
I mean, you have Vincent Company now in the championship.
But before them, there was John Barnes who they made a big case. The black community make a big case and say, if John Barnes will get an opportunity, who can? I'll give it up. No, him just give up that hope of being a coach, you know, because application now go nowhere.
Remember, Celtics are Rangers. And those. So, if England's not racist, why are players taking a knee? Why are black players who play for England, Euro, miss penalty? Come on. Do I need to say?
Look at the Euro. Look how they treat them.
Why are black players still being racial profiled in games? Monkey chants are being taunted at these players in England, not Spain, where it is a big problem. Right? In the English league, Tottenham, that's happened at Tottenham, that's happened at Liverpool, Manchester City, it has happened at Chelsea. I talk about.
And Chelsea's in London, a melting pot. But officially, England has no racial issue.
Right.
As I said, the mere fact for a person feel them have to do a survey, you know, run a when you say proper the Dan come and say, yo, the wicked.
Who have a problem with me?
Tell me which one have a problem with me. No one yourself, man. We just want the truth.
Boy.
I tell you about my incident already, you know, with my safety shoes. Everybody are complaining about the brand, the local Jamaican brand. Too rigid. Can't drive at night. And everybody are complaining. So they say, all right, I cry to the manager. But the way the style of the manager come with, tell me something. What a problem with the safety shoes? Man, them said, oh, my one wicked, my one, oh, boss, are the best thing.
And you don't come complain to?
No, my and alone up, you know. I'm a look at say my and alone, I'm saying, nah, take it down, you know. Nah, take it down. Well, if I saw it, I go down. If I saw it, I go down. I saw it, I go down. Because all the way I complain. All the way name the on the list. The dispatcher comes up and push up the list and push in their pocket. I say, boy, I listen, I go down again. Look at the man, them now roll with the list. The man said, all right, sir. Since you alone have a problem, I want you to go over national safety and choose any shoes you want. I want Timberland me shoes.
Everybody don't have a problem anymore.
My shoes the dearest Timberland and the most comfortable Timberland. And I walk like me up on coke. Pay high knees when I walk in, I don't come on everybody seat. Yeah, man.
You never want to talk.
Yeah, man.
Afraid.
Yeah, man. Sometimes you have to just, you know, just do it right. Just do it right. But the English people them feel because them should have start the truth and say we're racist. Yeah, but the government stick them up. The government. Wait, I hear this. Are we racist? No, boss.
Can I read something I just found? Recognition of racism in the UK is growing. Recognition of racism in the UK appears to be growing. Whether that will continue and produce significant change is a critical and as yet unanswerable question. What is certain is that real and lasting change will depend on how far the reach and impact of racism is recognized throughout society and its various institutions, laws, and practices. One consistently overlooked or misunderstood aspect of this directly concerns British nationality law. Consider the circumstances of Darrell and Darren Roberts, born in the UK and lived here all their lives, currently facing the prospect of being expelled from their home country. Born in the UK?
Yeah, man. They do that too.
Excellent.
Remember, I said them do it to the Windrush generation.
Yeah.
And them offspring, them don't want to recognize them.
So birth in the UK does not in itself mean someone is recognized as a British citizen. On the 1st of January 1983, through the British Nationality Act 1981, Parliament removed the automatic acquisition of citizenship by being born here. The intention was explained as ensure that children born to parents who were visitors did not acquire the country's citizenship if only living here for a few weeks or months. From that date, only people born in the UK to parents who were British citizens or settled are themselves citizens at birth.
US, you try that too. You don't think it worked? But you see one go there, too.
It no work. Can't tell you that.
Them the visitors. The child will take the nationality of the mother. That was the route that you see that child go.
However, the intention was equally clear that all people born and raised in this country should be recognized as a citizen. Parliament emphasized that all children growing up in the UK should share in as strong a sense of security as possible and expressly recognized that failing to achieve this would harm both individual children and race relations. So, how is it, decades later, that young black British men like Daryl and Darren can face exile by the Home Office to places they have never been?
Even a young man from US to get extradited, deported after serving. He was born on a US military base in Germany. By 2 Jamaican soldiers, so them legal. Came back to the US as a child. 20 little bit, get in that trouble, got prison. And then they put him to Jamaica. Them send them on the US. And the US law and state never want to recognize the German US base. And you know, say any base, embassy, it's a property of USA. Them don't want to recognize, and then deport him. Them deport him, and the Jamaica government said, what we do with him? He has never been to Jamaica. He has never been here.
He never filed extradition?
I'm not sure. I never know the follow-up. I don't know the follow-up.
You never get a law involved before?
So when him land, the government get involved and thing. And USA, yes, he born a German base. He born on the base. His mother get pregnant, his father get pregnant in the German base.
And why they never send him back to Germany then?
German said, no, them tried that. German said, no, can't come here.
No, and that's why I make a point there, no. That's why I make a point there. Them I was saying that dumping over frightened. You know,
the first place them try. And German said, no, he never born on German land, they born on US side.
That's the point why I make a point. They come here and say, you know, since he born in Germany, I think that would have been the first place then send him, you know.
You say, you know, so I might win, right?
Of course. So the parents risk their life for the US, and this is how they were repaid.
And we were saying that any bad company and habits in pick up, he never pick it up from Jamaica.
And Jamaica, listen. If you leave Jamaica at the age of 5 and go live in the US, you are no longer Jamaican. I can tell you that. All right?
England.
You went to school in the US, high school, elementary, junior high, probably college. How can you say you're Jamaican? I mean, you are Jamaican. But I'm saying the American
culture, your culture, and
the American system raised you. My brother there from a 5, straight Yankee. My sister there from a 5, can't talk Jamaican very well. And she can't talk Yankee, just no accent at all with Yankee. You never know she come from anywhere else but here. So, rubbish. And then breed the bad people in them and then send them back to Jamaica for freak havoc. Go back with the drive-by shooting and them scamming and them and put a strain on the country's resources.
Yep. Because them come back advanced, you know.
Of course, they might introduce new things.
Yeah, man, them come back well advanced.
And then bring drive-by shooting come down there. And
the last one, remember when name? We kill the police. Deputy superintendent.
Oh.
It was a deported. It was
an army.
Yeah, army deported.
Yes, US Army, not even Jamaica Army. US Army.
And then deport him after a man serve up there. And the man take up gun out here. End up a killer police.
Yeah, look, the one to the beach is south. Sun. You sure them probably deport him after him serve him if him I get 20 years?
Dream wife.
For the manslaughter.
Mm.
You don't too.
You have to keep doing good to remain recognized elsewhere. Once you go rogue, it's a possibility that them are going to flip the law upon you. And them can flip the law anytime. Anytime. The law written as stone, them can flip it. They make no lawyer tell you nothing. You go to court and lose the case. And you wonder, oh. See my boy, they get tried as a adult, and the state law same to try as a minor.
It's a malfo?
Yeah. The state law say he cannot try as an adult. But they try him as an adult. And people say, well, the law have no use when them ready for do for them thing, the law have no use.
This was a retry the case, I think.
You know what time him lose the appeal? Just for probation appeal?
It's unfortunate, but him going to spend the rest of his life in prison.
For something that an adult, a US adult,
army man too?
Army man, train him. They know the whole of the background. They know the whole of, and they're not taking none of it in consideration. So the youth was, the mother gave him up to this man.
She don't know.
And the man
brainwash the kid.
Brainwash him, and them know same brainwash. Everybody at said not the same youth to leave Jamaica. This was a bright prospect of Jamaica when before his mother ship him off. And them know all of that and say, and you killed some white people. That's crazy. We not follow no law, we not follow no emotion, we not follow no history.
You cause chaos in the capital?
So you have to just be careful.
Anyway, folks. I better call me now. I know somebody this time I get quiet.
Then I wonder if somebody can sleep and smile. You know?
Hey, one time I think you fall asleep, you know.
Smiling, but tricky.
I look like the end game, you know.
Yeah. I'm gonna ask nothing funny and the man still a smile. I said, well, I must sleep. Alright. But we're gonna wrap up still because time has spent.
What I know?
Yeah. Almost midnight. So
folks, thanks for joining. As always. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I hope you enjoyed tonight's program. And hopefully,
if not enjoyed, I hope it brings some awareness because the video might be disturbing, so you might not enjoy all aspects of it, but at least some awareness and some concern of what is taking place somewhere in the world. And you can put your 2 cents as usual. Leave a comment. Anything that we have left out or anything that you think that we said that may not be factual in your eyes, you can state it.
All right, folks. Sammy, anything to say, sir?
No. You guys said it all, you know.
All right.
Sammy bed calling. Sammy said, come here. So with that said, have a great one.
Have a great weekend, fans. All right, night.
All right, good night.
Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share our videos. And don't forget to comment. And hit that notification bell. This has been another episode of Teach and the Prof.